What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video, man. Today's agenda is to test the two dragons out. I told y'all we had it coming. I got the new one came in. We got RnB. Y'all know I shook it down last time. I'm testing and tuning right now, man. That's why y'all seeing a lot of RnB. I'm testing and tuning. I told you I'm making little changes. I've been making little changes off record here and there. So I'm really testing and tuning. Like I'm seriously getting down to the nitty gritty. Cause this car here got some left in the tank. So I'm all trying to squeeze it all out of it right now. But we got the two new dragons. Well, not two. This the old one. We got the old one, and then we got the new one. So this is the DR69, DR70. It's supposed to have longer battery life, and it's supposed to be even more accurate. Don't get me wrong, this is already pretty accurate. But what I'm gonna do, I got both of my phones. I'm gonna connect one of them to this. This gonna be on the primary camera, and then I'm gonna connect the other one to this just to get the ticket. I ain't gonna have it on the camera because I ain't got but one cell phone mount. I'm gonna connect my other phone to the DR69, and we're gonna see if the ticket say they're exactly the same, or we're gonna see if this one more precise, more closer. Cause I know how much this one be off. So what y'all see on the screen when I show y'all, in reality it be a little faster, but they pretty precise. So I'm gonna see if this one reads faster than whatever ticket this show. That means this is more precise. It might be jam on, spot on the money. So that's what we about to do. Let's get a crunk up first, cause we ain't got no heat in them. And I need to, they both charged up. Oh, I got the laptop out here. We gotta set the rail limiter. So I gotta set the rail limiter, and then I'm gonna punch in a few more things too. I got something else I gotta do on the laptop. But I ain't gonna talk about that yet until we see how things go. So, to get a crunk up, cold start. Got good air, good temperature today. I want to get it done before the rain coming. Crunk right up, but this car sounds so good, y'all. Get it warmed up, then I'm gonna hook up to the laptop. Gonna get the laptop hooked up. It smells good too, boy. I got one thing I am gonna try. I can tell y'all too. I run a warmer plug in here right now, cause I don't run a lot of boost. So I'm gonna drop the plug temp for a couple passes, probably next week, and then we'll see what it do. I'm gonna lower the temperature, the electrode temp, see what it do. Yeah, she ready now. She ready already. Well, she sounds good. All right, so look, I'm finna get on this laptop, raise the rail limiter, punch these keys a little bit, and then we're gonna jump on the GoPro and we're gonna compare these things and see how accurate, see if the new one more accurate. Let's get it. Alright, y'all, checking in, man. So I had to let the laptop charge up. I would have top went dead, but we successfully got the rear limiter raised. It definitely hit the rear limiter yesterday. I was able to pull it and see that. So I got both of the dragons hooked up. To be fair, I'm gonna have the old Draggy camera sitting on the seat, so it'll be just black. But I want both of them recording. I said that'll make everything the same, so it won't be no possible differences. And then we can compare the tickets and see what they're gonna say. So I'm about ready. I'm gonna start the record on both of them. All right, here we go. Get to it, and hopefully we put it on the PR. All right. I think the launch could have been a little better. But that wasn't bad though. Let's see. Alright, let's see what that one. Yeah, it could have been better. 60 foot was high, man. I had some wheel spin, so we had a high 60 foot, but you know, it happens. So we gonna turn around, we'll make one more and see what we get. Okay, so I made it back. Now, I found some interesting data with these new Draggies. So, what I'm gonna do, let me set y'all up. So I got to be holding this, man. I can lean up against the car and stuff too. So I got to be putting excessive strain on myself. Let me see. Bring y'all up. Alright, so now let me tell you, one time one of them read lower and on one pass, and on the other pass, oh shit, I'm finna make the camera topple over. Get these legs. Alright, but one time I'm trying to let you like it angled up, man. Crooked. Alright, there we go, that'll work with that. But one time, now the Draggy models, the old one is a DR69, the new one is a DR70. I think it was the fur pass. They read different now. That's the fur pass right here. Okay, on the fur pass, the DR69, which is the old one, read a lower time than the DR70. And the DR69 said that I ran a 862. It said I ran a 862. Didn't pick up the mile per hour though. I don't know, sometimes it'll do that, sometimes it pick it up, sometimes it won't. The DR70, which is the new Draggy, said I ran a 864. Which y'all should have saw that video. I already put the clips up. But the clips y'all seeing is the new Draggy. It said I ran an 864 at 86 miles per hour. Now, as far as the 60 foot, let me see if the 60 foot read the same. I ain't even think to look at that. 60 foot read different on both. And obviously that means the 330 gonna read different. 330 read different. So the whole entire ticket read different. They picked up two different things. So one said I won an 862. One was off by 200ths of a second. Said I won an 864 first pass. Second pass, the new one, the DR70, said I ran a 870, which I don't have the video for it. Because 869, my bad, because y'all know I thought I tapped record and it didn't hit record. I told you I did on the GoPro though. But the new one that I just got, it said I ran 869 at 83. Old one said I went an 871. So what's the chances of that? Both of them, it was a 200ths of a second difference both times. Now, I don't know if that's a coincidence or it just set up like that. The first pass, the old one was 200ths of a second lower than the new one. The second pass, the new one was 200ths of a second lower than the old one. So I mean, did they have the same 60 foot? Let me see. Now on the second pass, both of them read the exact same 60 foot though. Both of them read the same on that. The 330, they read different. Yep. 330 read different and the mile per hour read different. It was a 1 mile per hour difference between them. So which one is the more precise? The only real way to check at this point, because is to test the new one at the track and then see, compare it to the ticket. Because what I was expecting to see here was either one gonna read lower than the other one both times, or the other one gonna read lower than the other one both times. But that ain't what we saw. One time one read lower, the other time the other one read lower. Now the benefits I can say of getting the new one, which me, I'm more about accuracy. Whichever one more accurate, whether it's the old one or the new one, that's the one I'm gonna use, because I'm about accuracy. But I can say the new one got a longer battery life. It lasts longer, which to me, that's not a big deal to me, cause usually you just using it here and there. Only time it'll go dead on you if you've been using it a lot, you forget. But usually, man, it don't kill a lot of battery, cause you just turn it on for passes, and it'll last a pretty decent amount of time. So what I do is usually when I get finished, I go and charge mine up. Well, I take that back. I put it in the box. After I done used it about 3 times, I thank myself and I put it on charger, and they don't take long to charge, to get fully charged. But no personal best today. 862 by the old one was the best time today, but it was due to the 60 foot was high. 60 foot was pretty high. It kind of tricky with the launch. That's what make this car inconsistent on the wheel. Well, it consistent. It'll run mid-8s all day. In the road at least. It'll run mid-8s all day. But y'all, as y'all know, and I talked about this car before, as you continue running it, the downside of the blower, the hotter the blower to get, the slower the car start to run. So if you was in a class where you had to hot lap this car, it'll get slower and slower. Cause they actually cost me a race one time when I got in a class. The one time I put this car in a class, I was running the rim class, and man, listen, my car didn't even run an 8 nothing. I'm just gonna say that. The first round, my car didn't run an 8 nothing, man. Y'all know that's off for this car. Even before the bigger exhaust, the car was still run 8 high 860s to 870s, like clockwork. But I had literally the class. Let me tell you the story. I had let my car sit. I didn't know the class was finna start, man. It wouldn't announce. I didn't know the round finna start. It was already running behind, so I was like, I might as well make a shakedown. I went and made a shakedown, and if I remember right, the car went a 869. It went a 869 or 867, and I was like, okay, boom, on the money. I'll be good. I was gonna let the car sit and cool off, cause I had literally just ran it. As soon as I come back around, they were like, they ready for the class. I'm like, oh man, they finna kill me. I had just ran the car. I had to come right back to the lane. So the car didn't get a chance to sit, but maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And when I went, man, my time was all about over half a second. The car was over half a second slower just because the blower had heat in it. The engine don't get hot. I don't want people confuse engine temp with blower temp. This engine don't get hot. Even on like a 90-degree day, this car run like 185 to 186. Don't touch 190. And now it's running even cooler because I got a high flow water pump. So I'm expecting temps to be 180, 182 now on 90-degree day. But a day like this, where it's let me see, it's 63 degrees right now. A day like this, it's hard to get this car to crack 170. The engine. So the car always ran super cool. It's just that the blower. Yeah, you can intercool it, and it's workarounds and stuff, man. You can the car could be converted and put on E85. I could run an E85 carbureted setup, and the alcohol content in the gas or keep the intake temps cool, because that's one benefit of E85 and alcohol too. They do keep your intake temps cooler. And in essence, this car would make more power and it'll go faster. But I just like how readily available 93 is, because sometimes you get in small towns, they don't have 93, they don't have E85 everywhere. Now if I was and I drive everywhere and I go everywhere now, I don't ever want to get caught where I ain't got no fuel, so that's the only reason. Now, but that is a benefit. But that's the only downside of RnB. The car is good for what it is, and like I said, we bust off at 830. We bust off at 830 in the road, so at the track, I already know what that would have been. It would have been faster than that at the track. But at the track, you can get the car to 60 harder, cause it's on the prep sticky surface. So the car 60, and every time you knock the 60 down, you can get the car to go fast. So I already know what this car run out the back door. And I say this, I never had this car 60 in the ones. Even at the track, I never got this car to 60 in the ones because I ain't never launched it that hard. And I can go up on the RPMs too, on the 2-step. It's a lot of stuff you can do different at the track because it's stickier, so the car holds still. You can get on the converter more, and you can launch it harder. I just ain't got serious with this car. But now I'm tweaking on it because I want to really see what I can get out of it. Not even touching. I ain't trying to put nothing on the engine or change nothing on the engine, because it got more. You can tune around what you got, and you can make a car go faster. So next track trip, I plan on taking this one. I want to put it on the slicks because it's a ticket. It's a ticket I need to get. It's a ticket I want to see. So I'm gonna take it on the slicks. Next time I'm able to go to the track, I'm gonna take this one. It's a whole lot more low maintenance too, a lot more fun to run, cause you literally just put gas in it and get in there and go. It's low maintenance. The only thing I don't like about it is not like hot lapping. If you try to hot lap, it'll do it, but if you try to hot lap this car, you're gonna get inconsistent times. That's the downside of a blower setup that I can see. But like I said, it weighs running. It weighs running. But that's what it is with the Dragys. We tested the Dragys, man. I wish I could conclude a better conclusion for y'all. I don't really know what to tell y'all. The only thing I can say, when we go to the track, we're going to test both of them. So I don't want to tell you, hey, go buy the new one, or see if you can find you one used. I don't want to tell you nothing right just now. Cause if you're about accuracy, then I say hold up. If you want lower battery life or 200ths of a second, difference don't matter to you, whether it could be off 200 or it could be right 200, then get the new one. But if you want accuracy, hold up, let me test it at the track. Hopefully this week, man. If rain hold off, we'll get this thing to the track this week. I get the tire switched over, and I'll probably take my 24 with me too, cause I got something I want to see on this. And yeah, that's what it is, man. So like I said, we're gonna keep it coming, keep it rolling. Next test we're gonna do with this car be on the slicks and all of that. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. BCG, we out.